3 years ago, after separation, I realized that no one is going to come and save me. So I invested over tens of thousands of dollars on myself, and it changed everything. If you are a single dad who's waiting on life to get easier, I gotta tell you something. It won't. Not until you invest in yourself. After separation, I invested in my health, I invested in my skills, I invested in ways to make more money, and my life has completely changed. I'm gonna show you how to do that right now. My name's Tony. I'm a single dad of two. I'm building my health, wealth, and relationship in real time while you watch. So after separation, I went into a period of despair and depression and just wondering what the hell is going to happen next, because I was just definitely nervous. And I just quickly come to the realization that no one is going to save me. Not my friends, not my family. No one is going to save me, right? I had to figure this out on my own. And we all know that the court system, that the judges, that everything is against fathers, right? And that's really the unfortunate reality of USA. But we still have to do something about it. And so when I accepted reality, when I accepted that no one's coming to save me, I had to shift my mind and be like, okay, I have to save myself. I have to take responsibility. I have to do things that's going to make my life better for the sake of me and my kids. I'm the one that has to control my choices. I'm the one that has to control my decision making. Like basically, I have taken full control of my life and avoid all these outside world, avoid all these blaming, avoid all these excuses. Like it is my life now. I am full focus on it, and I need to make sure it is thriving and better. One of my first investment was in my skill sets. So the first thing I knew I had to do was make more money. And so I was working as a marketing manager, and I need to figure out, okay, how do I make more money? I need to increase my skills, because I was asking my boss, hey, what can I do to move up in the ladder? What can I do to get a promotion? What can I do to do X, Y, Z to get a higher pay raise? And he gave me a list of projects. He gave me a list of skills that I needed to learn in order to do those projects. And that's exactly what I did. I invested in courses. I invested in programs. I invested in things that could help me get those skill sets. And guess what? Within a year, once I acquired those skill sets, I was able to complete project after projects after projects. And because I completed those projects, I got a promotion within that same year. It was like an insane past 3 years. Even this whole past 3 years actually was insane. But the first year in particular, because I was just hustling, because I was just in full learning mode, because I was just taking responsibility of everything, I got a promotion that gave me, I think it was like a 20% raise in that same year of separation, because I knew I had to make more money. And so that was the first thing I worked on. Another thing that I did within the past 3 years of separation was that I tried to build my own email marketing business. It's a consulting business. I offer B2B services, and I paid a mentor over $5,000 to teach me how to do business. $5,000, right? That is a lot of money for me, who's paying for the daycares, who's paying for the kids' supplies and everything, right? It was a lot to do. But then I just kept reminding myself, look, I need to invest in stuff. I don't have time to learn all the mistakes that goes along with business, all the mistakes that happen along the way. I just want to pay someone, shortcut that, and just get straight to the point, right? And thanks to him, I was able to get my first client in my email marketing business. And what's crazy is that even though I stopped that business a long time ago, I still was able to use that skill sets in my following roles, in my following job titles, right? So it still was helpful in a sense where it's a skill that I could use long term. And it's just insane. But he helped me get my first client. He helped me learn more about email marketing. He helped me learn how to sell, because I was able to get on a call with like 10 people, and I was able to sell one person on it. And so it's just like I learned so many skills from the mentor that I'm actually going to invest more money into another mentor very soon to really shortcut the learning phase and just get straight to the point. Because even if I lose all my money for whatever reason, I still have skills to know how to get it back, skills how to build my income back. So this is why even when I got laid off, I'm not worried about the job market, because I know that I got the skills to do it. I know that I could find another job, and I know that I could build my business again. Now it's just a matter of taking action, taking responsibility, and making smart decisions. Quick thing, if you are getting value from this, please like and subscribe. It helps the channel grow. Thank you so much. Another big investment, of course, is in your health. I cannot emphasize how much working on my health has made me so much more productive, so much more energetic, so much better in everyday aspects of my life, especially with my kids. So I invested in new supplements such as whey protein, such as creatine, such as vitamin D and K12 and magnesium. I tried to figure out all the supplements I need to take in order to be the best version of myself, especially when I need all the energy I could do, right? Because I'm trying to accomplish a lot of different things. I'm taking care of two little girls. I am trying to build my business. I'm trying to do the YouTube. I'm trying to build my career. Like, I'm doing so many things that it's very easy to be burnt out. So if I don't take care of my health, I'm gonna really burn out really fast. So investing in my health, such as all the supplements, such as all the diets, such as getting all the protein intakes I need, I invest in all of that. I'm spending money just so that I could get all that in. And also I invested in the bench press and dumbbells. So I don't go to the gym no more. I don't like the commute. I don't like the memberships. I don't like paying for that either. And so what I did instead is I bought a home bench press and I bought a few 25 dumbbells. That's all I needed to exercise at home, to get the pump I need, to work on my upper body, to work on my lower body, and to do cardio as well. I could do all of it at home. And because the bench press is at home, it's much more convenient to do and it's easier to do. And also avoiding the commute. I'm also avoiding the monthly fees, right? So I invested in things that can help make my life even healthier. And that includes bench press, supplements, diet, all this type of stuff, right? Health is absolutely important because you want to stay energetic, you want to stay strong, you want to stay healthy, and once we get back into the dating world, we want to be attractive, and exercising will make us more attractive. And also, it just increases your confidence. Like when you're looking in the mirror and you see that you're buff and you're strong and you're losing that fat, you're going to feel very confident in life. And when you feel confident, you're gonna take more risks. You're gonna take more chances. You're gonna do more things. Here's another game changer is investing in your investments, meaning that the 401k, the Roth IRA, the contribution that your company gives you, you want to think about your investment because you want to think about long term. You want your money to earn for you. So instead of letting your money sit in a checking account and just nothing happening to it, or worse, you're spending money on things that don't help you in any regards, such as alcohol or video games or YouTube and subscriptions. Instead of wasting money on those, invest it in your investments. I like to use Vanguard, and I pretty much just invest everything in a VTSAX. I try to keep my investments as simple as possible. I love simplicity. And so what I also do is that you want to have an automatic withdrawal. So every time you get a paycheck, you have a system in place where Vanguard takes out 300 or 500 or whatever you're comfortable with from your bank account and put it into the stocks, right? Because the stock is where you get more of an 8% to a 12% rate of return versus keeping it in a checking account, which gives you like less than 0.5 a rate of return. That's nothing, right? So you want to figure out how can you invest your money so that it can earn more and compound over time, because that compounding effect is what's so beautiful about the investments. Like I have invested heavily after separation into Vanguard. I could see my account just go up and up and up. It's really cool to look at. Like you really start to see the compounding effect of leaving your money in there and then adding to it every month or so, and then you just see that skyrocket. So that's one huge way to build wealth, and also it's a great peace of mind when you retire in the future, right? And on top of that, I'll also invest in the kids' education. So they have a 529 account, and that's basically a college saving account for the kids. So when they go to college, they're going to have a huge amount of money, well, hopefully by then, to pay for whatever they need to in college. Now, honestly, I only open it because I just want to give them the option to go to college. I prefer them to be like entrepreneurs that I'm trying to become, or find ways to make money besides college. But if they want to go down that route, they have that choice with the 529 account, right? So those are so many different things you could do to invest in making your life better. All I want to say is like, no one's coming to save us. Like we have to take it upon ourselves, take responsibility for our life, make smart decisions, and really go out there and crush it. Look, 3 years ago, I was broke. I was out of shape. I did not know what the hell was going to happen after separation. But then I took it upon myself to take responsibility, to have control over my destiny in my life. And now, after 3 years, my net worth has skyrocketed. I'm healthier. I'm stronger. My relationship with the kids are amazing. It's because I just took responsibility for everything. I invested in myself. Don't be afraid to pay money and pay for a mentor or pay for courses and pay for X, Y, and Z. As long as you're taking action on the things that you're paying for, you'll be golden. If you found this helpful, check out more video on me documenting my life on the video on this end screen right here.